Alright, y'all. In this video, I wanted to do a quick TA update. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about Ethereum. I want to talk about Litecoin. I want to take a look at the chart, mark out some levels, look at Market Cipher. I want to come up with a plan how I am looking to trade this in the short-term future. Now, I want to start with Bitcoin. Now, we have been trading in this range for about a few days now. We have been trading in this range. Now, something I want to point out, and I think this is very important, when we take a look at Market Cipher B on the 4-hour time frame, we see a very, very clear money flow index curving up. It could not be more clear than this. Even though the price is maintaining an equal level, the money flow is curving up. Now, I think this is very significant because what this means is that money is coming into the asset, and yet momentum has been going down and price has been trading sideways. I think this is very bullish. Now, I want to take a look at some key levels on the Bitcoin chart that I have marked out. These are my levels. This is the 4-hour time frame, and I know it looks a little bit sloppy, but bear with me because these are key levels of support and resistance that I have marked out using Fibonacci levels. And let me erase this. And basically, guys, we have been trading within this range. We've been kind of forming this triangle pattern. I don't know how I feel about this, but really the most important thing that I think here is this, and let me remove these lines here, is this general range right here that we've been trading in since yesterday, where we have a high of around 59,674, and we have a low of around 58,451, and of course the 21 EMA is also acting as support for these long wicks. So what does this mean? It means that we have very, very clear levels set out for us as to whether or not we can expect Bitcoin to have a bearish breakdown or a bullish breakout. In other words, if we can confirm one of these 4-hour candles above this level of around 59.6, anywhere between 59.6 and 59.8, we can confirm a 4-hour candle over that. That is an extremely that's an extremely bullish scenario, and I would be looking to trade that breakout. Now, I would only be looking to trade that breakout, of course, if Market Cipher is giving us confluence. And guys, Market Cipher, if you don't have Market Cipher yet, it's a great tool. A great tool. It's almost like cheating, right? Because it will tell you what the price is doing. It will tell you which way the momentum is going. So if we get to the point of a breakout, we can know it's a breakout and not a fake out. And if you don't have Market Cipher and you would like it, you can click the link in the description of the video and you can get a 5% discount. It's a mutually beneficial thing. If you're going to get it anyway, it'll help you out, it'll help me out. So what I am waiting for a bullish scenario with Bitcoin is I am waiting for us to print a green trigger wave right here on Market Cipher B, which we were flirting with for a second there. And once we print this, then I will be looking for an entry on a lower time frame. Now, we have some very bullish things happening here. First of all, the money flow is curving up. Second of all, this indicator down here, which actually is, it's called the Crown RSI plus EMA. This is an indicator that I have been using a lot lately. And this, when it's curving up like this, in general, when it's, we've got our green dot printing right now on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we've got it now, guys. So this means that, possibly if we break this high right here, we can have an extremely bullish breakout. And I would be looking to enter this on the 24-minute time frame. So let's go over to our 24-minute time frame now and see what we can see. Okay, so it looks like on the 24-minute time frame, we're getting quite a lot of momentum. We have this clear direction here on the 24-minute time frame. And honestly, it kind of looks like if we get some kind of wave here that comes up and then comes back down and prints another green trigger wave, that could be the momentum that causes us to break out of this high and perhaps hit a new all-time high for Bitcoin. Perhaps. Let's see what happens. Now again, we are trading this range. So if we break below this level right here, then we're probably going to come down to this level right here. And if we break below 57.8, then the next level is 57.2, and then 56, and then we just keep going down from there. And you can look at these levels for yourself. But overall, I think this is extremely bullish with this money flow curving up like that. And I'm really going to be keeping my eyes on this here, guys, because you know, we're finally starting to get that momentum on the 4 hour after this huge cool off. And look at that money flow. It's looking thick and juicy. All right, so let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is also doing some really cool things right now. So Ethereum, as you can see, this is the 6 hour time frame. We have bullish momentum. We just had a money flow crossover on the 6 hour time frame, which gave us this nice pump, right? Ethereum had this nice pump. The RSI EMA is very, very bullish, and it doesn't look like we're going to stop. Now, here's the thing, guys. If we can break this all-time high right here, because we were printing this kind of triangle pattern right here, and we broke out of it, we got the retest, and now we're continuing on upward. Now, if we can break this all-time high, I think that is very bullish also for Ethereum. But something to keep our eyes out on is the fact that we're getting very overbought on Market Cipher B on the 4 hour down here. So it's only a matter of time before we cool off a little bit, So what very well might happen is we come up, we might get enough momentum to just boost up here and hit a new all-time high, and then we'll probably get some kind of consolidation, or maybe we will reject off of this resistance right here. But either way, it's important to not FOMO into anything, especially right now when we're hitting these highs. If you're not already long, if you haven't been long since these lows, because, you know, personally, I've been in an Ethereum long since right around this area. So, you know, right now I'm in massive profit. But if you're not long already, be very careful, especially if you're trying to long the breakout, because look at this momentum up here. Even though we printed a green trigger wave on Market Cipher B on the 6 hour, it's very, very high. It's very, very high. So it cannot get that much higher. It might just be enough to get us to that all-time high. And I'm not saying that we're not going to have a breakout that keeps going up, but all I'm saying is if we do break the all-time high, it's very likely that we will have, you know, some kind of consolidation or even retest of this resistance. So, you know, now is not the time to long, in my opinion. The time to long would be, you know, when we break this and then get a retest of it, and then I would want to long that there. So that's kind of where I'm at with Ethereum. Let's talk about Litecoin. Litecoin is a pretty sweet asset in my mind. I've been extremely bullish on Litecoin for a long time, and I actually posted in the Discord about the fact that I was buying Litecoin on the dip, where I posted a trade I was doing on Litecoin where I bought in right here on the dip, and then that was a really nice trade. It was you know, almost a 10% gain by now. So I'm confident we're going to hit this take profit level. But really, this trendline breakout is kind of just, if we kind of do this with Litecoin, if we zoom out of Litecoin a lot, this is the 4 hour time frame, we can see that we're printing a massive symmetrical triangle on Litecoin. And when we break out of this thing, I think that we're going to see Litecoin really pump. I think Litecoin is one of those really undervalued. Here, let's go to like the 12 hour. On the 12 hour, look at this. I think that Litecoin is one of these really undervalued coins, because even though we all know, you know, those of us who are into crypto, that Litecoin is not a big deal, but new investors, they don't know really much about cryptocurrency in general, and so they think that Litecoin is like the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and I believe that there's a lot of upward potential for this asset here. And if we take our fib from the swing low to the swing high of this move right here, we can see that we pretty much got this bounce perfectly off the 618. So if we look at this as one move upwards, and then this is kind of like a retracement consolidation period, we're getting our bounce. We got a number of bounces pretty much perfectly off the 618, right? We wicked through it a few times. We finally got this bounce, this wick perfectly down to the 618, which in my mind is a sign that the retracement is over and we're going to head back up, okay? It's just a hypothesis. But then if we take, you know, our fib from the swing high to the bottom of our retracement, we can start to get some extension levels here. And obviously, the first place I'm looking to hit is, you know, the one extension, right here, testing that all-time high. And then these would be the levels that I'm looking to hit after that. And it would not surprise me during this bull run if we do see Litecoin get up to like $500 or more. So this is definitely a coin that I am accumulating. I've been trading it recently. I have been posting it in the Discord. And guys, if you are interested in the trading course that I have, it's a comprehensive trading course where basically, well, here, let me show you. So it's a comprehensive trading course where it's for people who are new to trading. It'll go through everything you need to know in order to get confident trading, where you don't have to worry about what I'm doing, you don't have to worry about what CryptoFace is doing, what Carl from the Moon is doing. You don't have to worry about anybody else on Twitter or on Instagram. You will have your own strategies. This is going to teach you to make your own strategies, backtest them, and get confident in entering your own trades, finding assets that are undervalued, finding altcoins that are ready to pump. If you're interested in this, join my Discord and hit me up for information, or you can become a Patreon and get access to this course as well. And if you are interested in joining the private trading server where I do post some of my trades and signals and some of my TA, hit me up in the Discord for that as well. You can get access to that, or you could become a Patreon as well. There's two different ways to do it. You can either hit me up in the Discord and pay a one-time crypto thing, or you could become a Patreon. Those are the two different ways I'm doing that right now. Now, I don't think Litecoin is actually going to break out of this triangle right now, and the reason for that is because, you know, on the 12-hour, we're getting kind of overbought here. So, you know, we might be able to come up a little bit. In fact, who knows? We could break out of here. If we break this horizontal support resistance level right here, which is a daily resistance level, right? This is a very significant level. It was support, it was resistance, it was resistance, it was resistance. Now it's acting as resistance. If we can break out above this, I think we'll probably see something like a breakout, a retest of this, and then, you know, we're going to see Litecoin take off. So this is kind of my thoughts right now, guys. Bitcoin, bullish, man. Looking super good. I really like the way Bitcoin is looking here. Let's take a look. Yeah. The only thing that does concern me a little bit is this 12-hour dot here, 12-hour red dot. But we know how these things work, especially on the 12-hour. Oh, look at that. We just started printing a green dot on the 12-hour, y'all. This is bullish. This is bullish. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go, Bitcoin. Yeah, look at this on the 12-hour. Looking nice. Looking nice. All right, guys. Just wanted to make this quick update for you, and let's see if tonight's the night. If tonight is the night that Bitcoin will finally break out of this and hit some new all-time highs, or is tonight the night where Bitcoin comes back down? You know, I'm in a swing long, as many of you know, and my invalidation point for the trade is if we close a 4-hour candle below this 21 EMA here. And we came down here today, and we tested that. It acted as a really nice support. So let's see what happens here. Let us see. I'll be keeping my eyes on this, guys. I will be keeping my eyes on this.